Hey y'all, it's Brady. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are brand new here, hi, hello, welcome. So glad you're here. We are a family of 4. It is myself, my husband, and our 6 and 3-year-old girls. Life is crazy busy. I'm in college. I work part-time, plus this channel. My oldest is in distance learning, online learning for 1st grade. My youngest is in part-time preschool, in person. My husband works crazy hours. Our life is just busy and crazy like everyone else's. And so on this channel, I just like to share grocery hauls, mom life, daily life, you know, cooking videos, freezer prep, all that sort of stuff. We do lots of big Sam's Club hauls. So if that is your thing, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and stick around. And if you are returning, hi, hello, I'm so glad you're back. And as always, I like to tell y'all, please leave a comment down below and introduce yourself. If you're brand new or if you've just never said hello before, or, you know, just fill me in on what's going on in your life. I always love talking to y'all in the comments down below. Today's video, I am sharing a freezer prep video. It is a much awaited, long-awaited video of 20 freezer meals for $140. So here's the caveat. I am actually filming this intro and outro because I didn't like what I had, but I'm actually filming these after I did all the freezer prep, like meal making. And so you're gonna hear when we go to the grocery haul for all these things that you're gonna need here in a second that I said $130. Okay, so that's what it was, but I realized that they didn't give me all the pounds of chicken that I thought I was getting. So all that said, $140, 20 freezer meals. They each feed 4 to 6 people. So 80 to 90 servings, 20 meals, $140. That does not include tax. The reason is some places y'all don't have food tax. Some you do, some it's higher than ours, some it's lower than ours, all that good stuff. So I just left that out of there. So just know, and as always, you know, your prices may vary, you know, depending on what store you go to and all of that sort of thing. And where you live. But I just wanted to share with you some really easy meals that you can throw together that are not casseroles. Okay, so 20 non-casserole freezer meals, $140 from Walmart. Here's the grocery haul, and then we are going to jump right on into prepping these meals. And before we get into the grocery haul, I wanted to tell you, before we jump into the grocery haul, I wanted to let you know, if you jump down into the description box, there is going to be a link for a Google Doc. That is going to give you all the recipes, your shopping list, and prep tips, kind of order of the way I do things that I think might help you, all for free. Click the link, you can print it off. It's all right there for you to make this even more simple for your family. So, that being said, let's jump right into that grocery haul, and then we'll move right on in to prepping those meals. So glad you're here. Let's go. All right. So if you hear the noise in the background, that's my washer and dryer. So sorry about that. You may hear kids too. It is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we just wrapped up school, and it is time to show you everything that we got. So this is an overview of everything that we picked up. Again, I had some things. I had milk, I had eggs, I had saltine crackers and ketchup that are factored into the price, but I already had those. I also had some cream of soups that you need. You don't need a ton, but I needed a couple, but I already had those. I also had some frozen veggies that you will not see here because I already had them. But everything here is from Walmart. And then again, everything in that $130 price that I mentioned was from Walmart, including the things I already would have had on hand, so I took them out of my cart. Anyways, tomato paste. You need 1 tomato paste, 2 Rotel or the diced tomatoes with green chilies. These are the 10-ounce cans. 3 jars of tomato sauce. If you have your own marinara, which I do make from time to time, then that's great, use that, but you'll need 3 of those. And this is the Great Value tomato basil garlic, so we're gonna try that one out, see what we think. You need 2 boxes of rigatoni pasta. I already had 1, so I just got 2. I already had 1, so I got 1. I'd ordered the Great Value. They substituted Barilla for no additional charge. So that was great. And then you need 3 cans of light red kidney beans. You can also use dark kidney beans or whatever beans you have on hand. 2 cans of chili beans. I had requested the no salt added, just like the kidney beans, but they were out, so they substituted the regular, and that'll be fine in one recipe. You need a jar of pesto. So this is the Classico traditional basil pesto. This is the cheapest one Walmart had. Then you need 1 can of corn. You could also substitute a bag of frozen corn, just depending on your preference. You'll see one recipe I used canned corn, the others I used frozen. And then 1 can of white kidney beans. These are the cannellini beans, but you can use whatever white beans you prefer. 3 28-ounce cans of diced tomatoes, or 3 of the 15-ounce, or 6 of this. You need 3 of the 28-ounce cans of the diced tomatoes, or you need 6 of the like 15-ounce cans. Then I needed a couple of cans of tomato sauce. So I think I needed 2 15-ounce cans. So I just got the 1 29-ounce can. And then you need 3 bags of frozen broccoli. I already had 2, so I'm just getting 1. This was $1 for 12 ounces. If you don't mind having the broccoli cuts where you get a lot more of the stem pieces, it is about 20 cents cheaper, so that's your personal preference. Around here, we would prefer to have the florets. Hash browns, we're going to use half of this in one recipe, half in another. And so this is just the easiest way for me. And this was at like $1.98, I believe. $1, I think it was $1 or a little less for 1 pound bag of long grain white rice. Use whatever rice you like and you have on hand. 2 packets of the Great Value fajita seasoning. These are about 60 cents. Again, if you have all the spices and have your own favorite fajita seasoning, use that. Chili seasoning, as well as you do need a taco seasoning, but I already had one of those on hand. So that's what I picked up there. $1.88 for a bag of spinach. This is something that you're going to actually add on the day of cooking. So you can freeze it, but it's going to get, you know, kind of weird. So, not weird. It's going to get a lot more like water condensation on it as it freezes, which is okay. Just account for that in your recipes if you freeze the spinach with your recipe. But this you would add on the day of cooking. But I went on ahead and included it in the total. You need 2 large containers, the 32-ounce containers of chicken broth. So I got reduced sodium. You need 4 of those of the beef broth, 32 ounces. I had in my cart the reduced sodium Great Value. They didn't have it, so they gave me the Swanson for the same price. Cilantro, I believe, was 78 cents. 2 pounds of carrots, and I just opted for the baby cut carrots instead of the whole carrots. Whichever you prefer, that's going to go into a couple of recipes. This was $5 for the peeled, deveined, and tail off, ready to go, cooked shrimp. These are the extra small. It is 12 ounces. It was $5, but if you have a better shrimp that you prefer on hand, then definitely use that. I did get 2 bags of frozen corn, 2 bags of the frozen cooked home-style meatballs, the 32-ounce bags. 4 green bell peppers, 3 limes, 1 lemon, 1 bag of onions. This is a 3-pound bag. I needed like 4 onions, but it was cheaper to buy them this way, so I'll have some onions left over. Flour tortillas. These are the fajita size. There's 20 in here, and I'm going to divide these into 10 per meal. So if you have a larger family, you may need a few more. It's up to you. And then that'll go like right in our freezer kit. I'll show you how that's going to work. Then this is a 19-ounce bag of cheese tortellini in the frozen section, but you can use whatever you prefer. An 8-ounce bag of extra sharp shredded cheddar cheese. This is a 1-pound bag of mozzarella and provolone. They were out of regular mozzarella, so that's what I ordered. And then I got 4.5 pounds of 80/20 ground beef. You need 4 pounds for these recipes, and that was the most cost-effective way to purchase it fresh. Then you could get the frozen chicken breast. I don't love them, so I did get fresh, but it's literally, I think, a penny more per pound to purchase the fresh chicken breast. the store brand ones from Walmart. So you needed 12 pounds, I believe. Either 12 or 15 pounds. It's in the description box in that Google Doc for you. So I got 3 packages that are a little over 4 pounds each. And that's everything. So again, you need some cream of mushroom, or not cream of mushroom. You need some cream of chicken and a few other things. Some more pasta, stuff like that that I already had on hand. But they are, and some egg noodles, but they are accounted for in the $130 price. So I'm going to put this stuff aside and in the fridge and freezer until I am ready to assemble these meals. And then, in like a blink of an eye for you, we're going to come back and we're going to assemble all 20 meals ready to go for your family. Okay, so it is actually, in the real world, been about a week since I filmed our grocery haul for everything that we needed. And so I've pulled everything back out. And the reason it's been a while is because when I went to use the meat 2 days later, it was already expired. So I had to contact Walmart, get a refund, then get it reordered, all that good stuff. So that took a little over a week, but it's all here now. It's all laid out. I'm going to show you everything that I've got laid out on the table. Excuse the real life mess. It's distance learning and all this stuff. So my kitchen and my dining room are a disaster. But anyways, apparently so is my hair. But anyways, we're going to start by, I'm going to show you a real quick glimpse of what's on the table here. See, and you can see like the whole disaster of a mess. Okay, so let's go into the kitchen and let me show you. So turn you around. I have got 2 pounds. Well, we had a 4.5 pound package of ground beef because that was the cheapest way to get 4 pounds. And so I've got half of that, so a little over 2 pounds here in a skillet. This is the only meat that you need to cook ahead. Everything else you can just dump in the bags and go. So I've got that here. And then let me show you. I've got my veggies out and I just need to wash this up and then we're going to start prepping. So here is my crazy way my brain works. So you can see I'd calculated out 20 meals, 90 servings. That's what it costs plus tax. I did not include tax because although I have to pay tax on it, some states you do not. Some states it's cheaper tax, sometimes it's more expensive, yada, yada, yada. So this is how I determined what I needed to buy as I wrote out my meals. And then I wrote out the ingredients and made tally marks for how many of each item I would end up needing. And I need to grab the marinara sauce out of the pantry. But here's our 20 meals that we're going to be making. So we're going to make a chicken fajita skillet meal that you can just either make, like it says, in a skillet, or you can put it in the oven as well. We're going to make a meatloaf, a chicken riggy skillet, which is kind of like a spicy chicken pasta dish. And it's all assembled for you. Just dump it all in the skillet, then you'll add your cheese at the end, and you're good to go. Instant Pot or slow cooker cilantro lime chicken bowls. I'm not going to make the rice ahead of time, just because, you know, I don't want to have to put that in the freezer and then thaw it out, but you could certainly do that, whichever way you go. So I'll make my rice the day of. Instant Pot or slow cooker meatball tortellini soup. The only thing that's not going in that is the spinach. You would add that when you cook it. You'll add it in like the last 10 minutes before you're ready to serve. Slow cooker lemon pesto chicken. Instant Pot or slow cooker chicken tacos, slow cooker Italian chicken, potatoes and green beans, rich cheddar chicken, slow cooker chicken and noodles, Instant Pot picky eater chili. And this is one of the ones that we are actually making the meat ahead of time for. But you could even just put that divided out portion of meat in your skillet freezer bag, and then just dump that in there and put it on the saute setting and cook it, and then add your other ingredients. So you could definitely do that. Shrimp stir fry skillet, chicken stir fry skillet, Instant Pot meatball stuffed pepper soup, garlic chicken noodle skillet. If you've ever had those of Voila, the Bird's Eye Voila garlic chicken, this is kind of like that. Crock pot barbecue chicken sandwiches. You could also make it in the Instant Pot. Chicken taco soup, creamy ranch chicken in the crock pot or Instant Pot, pasta fagioli, and Salisbury steak. So the pasta fagioli and the chili, those are the two items that we're cooking these 2 pounds of ground beef for. Everything else, and even for those, you could just add it raw, but I'm going to go ahead and cook it ahead of time for me. And then, because I like to be able to dump and go once it's all assembled. Okay, so then this is kind of how I'm intending to do this today. So we're cooking the 2 pounds of ground beef first. Then we're going to chop and slice the veggies. I did not put the celery on here, but I'm going to chop that now too while I'm at it. And then we're going to assemble our meatloaf and our Salisbury steak. And then we will assemble these things that the meat is already frozen, or like the chili and the pasta fagioli. It was this that we had already cooked. So that's the meatball pepper soup, the meatball tortellini soup, shrimp stir fry, pasta fagioli, and chili. Then we will dice our chicken breasts, divide those up into 4 sections so that we can then make chicken fajitas, chicken Ricky skillet, chicken stir fry, chicken garlic noodle skillet, and then we will go on to use the rest of our whole chicken breasts we're not going to slice up and assemble the barbecue chicken sandwiches. Again, you'll need the bread for that, but we're putting it in the bag that you'll assemble. Okay. Creamy ranch chicken, chicken and noodles, chicken tacos, lemon pesto chicken, Italian chicken, potatoes, and green beans, the cilantro lime chicken bowls, and then the Ritz cheddar chicken. It is 11:50. It took me about 10 minutes or so to get all my ingredients out. I'm going to start chopping everything while that meat is going. Then we'll drain the meat and let it cool down while we assemble the meatloaf and Salisbury steak. So I'm going to set up my camera on the tripod and we'll just get going. Okay, so I am actually starting here with prepping all of my veggies for the various meals. So I've got, green bell peppers, red peppers here. I had one just kind of straggling. Onions, the 2 stalks of celery, and I'll do my carrots as well. I'm just going to chop all of these up. And then when they're all chopped up, it'll be super simple to assemble the... Okay, so I realized that I'm gonna need a few more pounds of chicken. I don't think they gave me all of my chicken, like that I had accounted for. So you should still be fine in the 130 to 140 range. I'm actually just thinking they gave me the wrong packs of chicken when I substituted it, or when I had to replace that order. So for now, we're just going to get everything done that we can, which was everything except for rich cheddar chicken, Italian chicken and potatoes, and the chicken and noodles. So we're still going to get the other ones done. And then I will get some more chicken tomorrow, hopefully, and be able to put those meals together for you to put in this video as well. So I'm just going to put the music back on and assemble these chicken meals that I have over here and get those in the freezer, and then we'll go from there. But I did get chicken breasts diced and divided up, so that's good. Okay, let's go. All right, so here are all these different chicken meals that you just dump and go. So I'm going to make the chicken tacos here. That's super simple, just the fajita seasoning mix or taco seasoning, whichever you prefer. And the container, the jar, can, whatever that word is I'm looking for here, of Rotel. Squish that together, seal up all that air as best as you can, and seal that bag, set it aside, and you are good to go. Then, like I said, this is why I like to get all the meat divided out and all of my ingredients ready to go and all of my veggies chopped that I might need, so that I can just boom, 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 jump through all of this. Chopping all of this chicken, looking at my notebook, and getting all the chicken divided out into bags, as well as assembling these meals. This portion of the video was only an hour, and that got us, I believe, 10 more meals put together. So it was definitely worthwhile to get everything prepped ahead of time. It saved me a whole lot of time. I think from start to finish for all of these meals, including setting up the camera for me, getting lighting fixed or what have you, and stopping to help a kiddo here and there, and laying everything out and thinking it through for the video, plus, chopping up the chicken, cooking the ground beef, chopping the veggies, and cleaning up after myself. I think this took all in all about 3 hours. So not too bad of a deal to get 20 freezer meals ready to go. Now they're just hanging out. We've been using them already by the time you're seeing this video. They are delicious, and they're very, very, very helpful to have on hand. It's also helpful to have freezer meals on hand, not just for your family on a busy night, but it can also come in handy if, a need arises to take a meal to someone. You can pull out your freezer meal, and either take it to them like that and take them a couple to stash in their freezer, or you can take it out and have something easy that you can prepare to take, to that family and help them through a trying time, or just, whatever it may be that a meal was requested or you just thought it would be helpful. I know that is one way that I really like to love on people and help them, and so I like having freezer meals on hand for that too. It's just very helpful. So I hope that y'all try these and that you like the idea of some no casserole options, because I love a good casserole as much as the next person, but it seems to be a lot of freezer meals are casseroles, very high carb casseroles, rice and noodles and that sort of thing. And so I just thought I would show you a few different options you could do that are not casseroles. And so I hope that's helpful. I hope that you're enjoying these. I hope that you try them for your family, and that you enjoy them. So you can see how quick this was going. I mean, really and truly, I did speed it up a little bit, but at the same time, this was very quick and easy because I had everything prepared ahead of time. So again, I'm going to mention it again. That Google Doc is down in the description box down below. It is completely free. You don't need to sign up for an email. You don't need to sign up for anything. You just go, you click the link, it'll pull it up for you, you print it off or save it, whatever you want to do. and you will have everything there to help you make your shopping list and how to prepare these meals, how to cook them from their prepared state to make on the night that you're ready to use them. So they're just very, very helpful items there in that Google Doc. And so let me know if you like that, and I can try to keep doing things like that when I make these freezer preps. And you just let me know if that document was helpful or if you think there's something I could add to it. Just let me know. I love talking to y'all in the comments, and I always love your feedback. So yeah, let me know. But you can see here, I mean, I'm just very quickly throwing these meals together. It was not difficult to assemble once everything was, you know, like I said, chopped and prepped and ready for me to go. And I just kind of pulled everything out and was able to quickly grab and dump and go, seal up the meals, and then, you know, get them laid flat in my freezer. So that is something that I suggest, is to make sure you have a spot in your freezer that you can lay them flat. And then that way, once they freeze, you, after a couple of hours, you can then move them around. You could stack them, you could turn them sideways, you know, whatever you need. And then if you lay them out flat, you're also going to be able to thaw them quicker because they're not frozen in like a big ball or a big blob that you just plopped in your freezer. So sometimes I don't have that time and I just throw it in there and it's fine. But it does thaw quicker if you're able to lay them flat. So whatever your preference is, but that's just my recommendation. So here's a look at everything. So we got chicken fajitas, barbecue chicken sandwiches, cilantro lime chicken bowls, lemon pesto chicken, creamy ranch chicken, chicken tacos, chicken stir fry, chicken riggy skillet, and garlic chicken noodle skillet. Okay, so all of those are done. Let's just go down here to our little list. I don't know how well y'all are going to be able to see with me holding it because it's put in a shadow. But so we did chicken fajitas, chicken riggy, chicken stir fry, chicken garlic noodle, barbecue chicken, creamy ranch chicken, chicken tacos, lemon pesto chicken, cilantro lime chicken bowls. And the other one that I realized that we did not get done is the chicken taco soup. So I've got 4 meals. I'm going to spend about $10 more on chicken. So your total is going to be about $140 for 20 meals. But, you know, all in all, not too terrible. So here's where we're at now. I am going to get all this in the freezer. And then when I get that chicken tomorrow, I will throw together the last 4 meals, which are the chicken taco soup, the Ritz cheddar chicken, the Italian chicken, potatoes and green beans, and the chicken and noodles. So, you know, not too shabby. It is 5:30. It's 5:28. So, yeah, it was about another hour, and we would have been, you know, I don't know, 10 minutes over that if I'd have had the other chicken that I needed. So there's everything, and I'll share with you the other when I get that chicken. Okay, we did it. That's all the meals. I apologize. My camera died in spots, so, you know, some of this footage is a little broken up, but we did it. We made all 20 freezer meals, and even if we lost some footage, we got it there. The Google Doc, remember, in the description box is going to give you all the instructions, all the ingredients, your shopping list, everything you're going to need, okay? So all of that is in the description box down below for you. Click that Google Doc. You don't have to sign up for anything. Click it, open it, print it, boom, done, okay? Easy peasy, all right? I wanted to make that for y'all to make this even more helpful and just really help you to streamline your meal prep. So if you enjoyed this video, please, please, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know. That lets YouTube know, hey, other people want to see this. That lets me know, hey, keep making these videos because they like them. And yeah, just lets everybody know what's going on and what you think of the video. If you have not introduced yourself already, please do so in the comments down below. I really, really, really enjoy talking to y'all down below. And until next time, down in the comments is where I'll see you. Bye-bye.